Believe it or not, we're only about a week and a half away now from the start of a brand new year. So, perfect time. Why not? Let's look back at 2011 and who made headlines this year. There was a lot of news, everything from a credit rating downgrade to the head of the IMF accused of rape. Arab countries saw longtime governments toppled, and a Navy SEAL team took out Osama bin Laden. A royal wedding captivated the globe, while one congressman stepped down after an embarrassing Twitter scandal. So as you can see, it would be tough to narrow down the most noteworthy people of the year, but here's a small handful. To find out who the winners and losers were, let's bring back our watchdogs, Marjorie Clifton, a principal at Clifton Consulting, Monica Crowley, and Lauren Simonetti. Lauren, let's begin with you. Not just one person, though, but a group of 435 people. It seems Congress has been deadlocked on everything since the new freshman took office in January. Winner or loser, Congress?
Oh, loser. I don't even know of anybody who would make them a winner. I mean, this is an easy one.
All right, Marjorie,
I hope they're a winner next year.
We all do. Marjorie?
Yeah, Congress lost out the biggest this year, I think. They rank only below communism in terms of their popularity at 9%, with communism at 11% in this country. So they, again, not acting until their back's against the wall, and they're still in a deadlock days before Christmas. Not good.
Yeah. Once again, running around with their hair on fire like they do all the time. But I will make a distinction. I will give the Republican House a winner label because they've been producing bill after bill that's guaranteed for pro-growth, and it's gone on to die in the Senate.
Banner's a winner with this whole payroll tax?
Well, it remains to be seen. I don't know. This is a high-risk game with the extension of the payroll tax holiday and the unemployment benefits. I understand their point of view. They're absolutely right about the uncertainty that goes along with just a 2-month extension. They want it longer than that. They're right on policy, but I'm not sure the politics is going to work out to their advantage.
What do you think of this idea? Congress is a winner. Government gridlock is good.
Yes.
Less government stays out of our daily lives.
Yes.
I don't know, just a thought.
Well, that would mean the lobbyists are winning out, but that's about it.
Okay, that's an important point. That's a good one. Okay, so Herman Cain skyrocketed to fame this year. The former CEO of Godfather's Pizza spent a few weeks at the forefront of the Republican presidential race before having to suspend his campaign, as you know, amid sexual harassment accusations. Marjorie, I'll send this one out to you first. Is Herman a winner or loser this year?
He quoted Pokemon twice in his speeches. That is not a winner in my book. I think, you know, maybe he's a winner with his pizzas, but I can't say, well, people even say maybe not there, but he's a winner in business, but he was not cut out to be a president.
And
I would say not a winner.
Not a winner. Monica, where do you stand?
I say he's a winner because nobody knew who he was, really. I mean, he was known in the business world, but not among the public at large. Now he's a real national figure. He's going to stay involved in the national issues that he was talking about: tax reform, pro-growth, and the debt, getting the government under control. And I think he could be a very formidable voice.
I have to agree with you. I think Herman Cain is a winner, too. He did not hold back. He put his 999 plan right out front, and he got a lot further than a lot of people expected him to. He beat out a lot of critics early on. All right, celebrities. Oh, wait, Lauren, I didn't get your take on Herman. Sorry.
I'm putting him as a loser, especially when it comes to the home front with his wife. I saw him in the green room earlier today. I didn't even say hello.
Oh, you're tough. Lauren's tough.
She's a hard woman.
Celebrities. Celebrities are the most talked about, and the 72-day marriage of Kim Kardashian was no exception. Her marriage to basketball player Kris Humphries lasted less than the NBA lockout. I know, Monica, you're like jumping on the bit with this one.
Loser with a capital L on her forehead, Kim Kardashian. Look, everybody said you got to give these girls and this whole family credit. They took nothing, no talent, no ability, no discernible knowledge of anything, and actually turned it into something.
Everybody makes
turned
mistakes,
it into this multi-million-dollar empire. So to that extent, I give her credit, but I will say I do think marriage is a sacred institution, and I think when you take it so lightly and sort of disregard it or use it for publicity purposes, it's a very shameful thing.
Did you see the Barbara Walters interview, Marjorie, when she said, you guys have no talent? And I think it was the mother, Chris, that came back and said, well, it's hard to be yourself and have people like you just for being you. I mean, I thought that was kind of an interesting way to answer that question, to say the least. What do you think?
Well, and I have to say, of the entire list on this winners and losers, she's the only woman, And I would say she is the only one who has been able to control her brand and has done so purposefully. I mean, she's made clothing lines and she's making a fortune off of it, and that's what she set out to do. So I would say, in that sense, she really is a winner. I mean, she's got control of the situation, and I would agree. I mean, reality TV is unfortunately the wave of the future and where we are now in this country, and she's made a living out of it. So good for her.
All right, Lauren, I know you don't like Herman Cain, but I could see you hanging out with Kim Kardashian. I have to be honest.
I have to go with loser on this one. I'm not. I don't want to, but I have to. You know, I agree with Monica. The whole institution of marriage, she spit in its face, but she might come out a winner on this one because I have to admit I've been watching Kourtney and Kim take New York because I just want to see how much of a jerk Chris Humphries really is. So I might be helping their ratings because I'm so curious about this marriage.
And we are adding fuel to that fire too. What is with the celebrity-obsessed culture? I mean, really, in fact, we got to talk all 2011. Celebrity who was fired from the #1 comedy on television even coined his own catchphrase. Charlie Sheen, was he a winner? Really, after all said and done?
Winning, duh.
How much money did he make off that whole fiasco?
Well, yeah, he made a lot. He did get fired from the show, but now he's got a new show coming online. He's sort of got his act together. Look, he had a very public meltdown. Nobody knows whether it was authentic or not, or whether it was all some sort of bizarre PR move. He got a lot of publicity, which you can't really buy. People were upset. I mean, I have to admit, at one point I went on the website and watched him do one of these crazy web things. He had everybody sort of, you know, worried about him and obsessed with him. And look, it might be a genius move.
I don't know. Did you see the Twitter picture with Denise Richards, his ex-wife, and saying, you know, look at the modern family, Marjorie? I mean, it looked almost... I don't know. Yeah, creepy. Thanks. Creepy it was.
Yeah, when you talk about degradation of the institution of marriage and family values, I mean, I think he's the poster child for what's going wrong here. I can't say, watching Charlie Sheen is like watching a train wreck, and I'm sad about that because I really respect a lot of his family members who are fabulous actors, but I mean, he's made his living unintentionally by being painful to watch, but yet we can't resist checking out what he's going to mess up now. So that 2.5 Men show seems to attract a lineup of questionable characters, and poor Ashton's broken up his marriage now that he's on the show, so it might be a little toxic. I say loser.
You know, the thing with Charlie Sheen is he's a talented actor when he's fully there. Right, Lauren? Compared to Kim Kardashian, who, again, you know, the talent is questionable. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think Denise Richards' tweet, his ex-wife's tweet on their family vacation in some tropical climate is perfect. She goes, "It's good for our children. That's all I care about." So I don't know what to make of that.
Versus last year when they were at the Plaza or something like that.
And it was a nightmare. Huge meltdown.
This is a dream come true for me, having a tabloid TV show. Forget business news. We could just chat about the celeb all evening. But unfortunately, we have to leave it there, ladies. It has been a ball. Thank you, Marjorie, Monica, and Lauren.